Hello, it's the normal playing guy, and we have a really tasty video. Oh, wow, this could be a really good unit. Damn. Yeah, Easy A, the Blue Boys, Physical LR Blue Boys. Now, hotly anticipated, no doubt. Arguably more anticipated than the 6th anniversary units coming up some point in these parts. These potential, I mean, when they came out, powerful, offensively just crazy. Now we're about to delve into the Easy A. They're going to be brought up to the realm of something really good. So let's see. Previously, we had the first ever all-out struggle and join forces for. Join forces might have been AGL, Kel, and Khalifa, but the first ever all-out struggle for key 350%. So if you didn't have these units, you didn't have all-out struggle. So yeah, it looks really flashy, really cool. 70% to stats, which even back then wasn't particularly great. 7% per key sphere obtained, really nice. They have a chance of hit plus of crit plus 7%, and 2 key, and a guaranteed additional normal per rainbow, and you can have up to 3 per turn. So 3 rainbow wards was really going to be just nice. The Rainbow also gave you an extra key as well, which is, again, really nice. Each super attack greatly raised attack and defense, and most impressively, and perhaps the best way round, lowers attack and or defense. Either one got you this. The only difference is, obviously, your 18 key would be even more powerful per se. So they were very offensive. By the way, let's check out their active skill just in case it's changed. So previously it would have been under 50% HP, 24 key. That's right, minus 50% defense, but a lot of attack. Now, as we're on it, that remains the same. Fair enough. Okay, so it's a flat out 170%. That's nice. I like it. That's really good. 4 key, 170%. Christ, look at what we went to from 70% to 170%. Yes, this has been out on the the JP service for 6 months, 7 months. But I just do not play that game, so I don't care. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Randomly changes key spheres to rainbow when there's a superhero ally on the team. That is probably, I'd say that is going to be without a doubt probably going to happen. And rainbow is this guy's best friend. So he's a rainbow orb changer. That's nice. 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained. That's still also nice. 7% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. That remains the same. That's good. But of course, you're a rainbow orb changer. So instead of collecting 4 to 5, you legitimately could collect 5 to 6 to 7. Not the 7's a bit on the far side, but legitimately you will consistently hit more. So potentially you could be looking at 35% on top of what is already quite a lot. So that's something. So we have another crit. So the crit chance remains the same. Now we get damage reduction. Wow, 7% damage reduction. More attacks. Each one itself has been converted to a 50% chance to super per rainbow key sphere obtained. So we now get just because that is super attack central. We'll touch on that. If key is 18 or more, 70% to stats before you attack. That's really good. Reduce damage received by 70% damage reduction when HP is 50%, once only, and performs a crit hit if key is 24. Dude, just doing that just for this. Wow, that's insane. Wait, so when key is 18 or more, you get this. They greatly raise attack and defense. Massively raise attack and defense. Wow. Greatly lowers attack and defense. This is a 20% buff for a couple of turns. This is a 30% debuff. That's actually no joke. Wow. Okay. This before people run away with super attack, and look, just tone it down. Let's count them. So we have you get your super attack in, but now so you can have up to 3 additional attacks, and that's per key sphere. So 3 rainbow orbs is still all you need. and that's it. Any more, it's not strictly needed. You don't get anything else for having more than 3, so try and only get 3. You do get an additional key, the key sphere for Rainbow, which is really nice, but the key point is 3. The fact that, I mean, that alone would give you 6 orbs itself, and you're already going to be on 6. You're going to be on 4. So you factor in, you're going to be sitting on 10, and then you're going to get another 6. You only need a couple of key, and then you're at 18. That's it. So you'll very easily get this. So you get your super attack. With 3 rainbow orbs, you get 350, free flipper for coins. Then every single normal, which becomes, so then you've got your hidden potential system, and your hidden potential system can trigger depending on the amount of normals that you do. So you could have 4 super attacks, 3 will come from this, 1 from your first off, and then your hidden potential system could kick in for the others, for the normals, and then suddenly you could be doing 4 or 5, and then you could be doing 5 super attacks. 5 super attacks, the first one could massively raise, greatly raise, greatly raise, greatly raise. Dude, we haven't seen this level of like greatly raised, massively raised since the 7th anniversaries. When they transform into Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, and the Blue Boys, respectively, they have this. They massively stack. I believe it's massively stack, and then they greatly stack for the turn. But the point is, they do this, and it's very, and then of course they have additionals built in, and it's very easy to massively stack and then greatly stack and then greatly stack. And this guy's going to do largely the same, which is it's bonkers. And figure out this: you're going to have 21% damage reduction max. So that's ridiculous. That 21% it goes a long way, because if you factor, you get this, because this is before you attack. So you get 21% damage reduction with an additional 70% to your stats, and then suddenly you're looking really good. Where this could look really nice is this. This is a one-hitter quitter. This specifically must coincide to counteract this. It specifically counteracts this. Nothing's changed. You still get 24 key. This was 70% of the original stats. But just bear in mind, you now get 70% attack, but it's 70% attack of all of this. He's going to be 55%. This dude's going to, that would hit. Seriously, it's going to hit like 20 million. It just will, because you're almost doubling. Almost. And with a guaranteed crit. Because, yeah, his key is 24. So you're going to have 70% damage reduction, 21% damage reduction. So you're immortal. Even though you got 50% less defense, the fact that you got 91% damage reduction for the turn, you're immortal. Just flat out. With guaranteed crits, you got this. You've got this, which is attack and defense. I mean, he's with it's just going to be so so crazy. They are going to be hugely powerful. I can see people just commenting and just sending screenshots and videos of people just doing like 5 or 6 super attacks. It's going to be, each one's going to crit. Bear in mind, every super attack or attack in that turn is going to crit. You get one of those situations where your active skills popped and all of these became super attacks. Oh God. I think the toughest bosses, like even Cell Max, would melt. That's insane. The defense, then. Well, yes. I would say that they really would be good. So coming in at 55% are strong. You think the Broly, Chi-Lai, and Lemo, they were sitting at 11,400 at 69%. And that's fairly respectable. Even at 55%, they were just shy of 10,000. That's respectable. But these at 55% at this anyway is good. And their attack is very nice. If you have one dupe, that attack is is absolutely bonkers. Should you have them at Rainbow, and for a lot of people, they might do. What is it? 2020 is this unit's release. The banner, I think they were on every anniversary banner and quite a lot of banners up until now as well. Chances are, if you didn't rainbow them this banner, you did you did last year. So it's one or the other, isn't it? So you probably got a few of these. Would it fair to say we're looking at 79, 90%? Because then you're looking at something totally ridiculous, which could be, God, their attack is going to be mental, and their defense really respectable. The damage reduction would kick in just nice. They're, yeah, okay, fair enough. The ability to lower the attack and defense in both situations is nice. It's a nice debuff, 20%, 30%, respectively. Not a lot of high end bosses allow you to do that, but for the ones that do, it helps, and it's the right way round at least. More often than not, you can lower their attack and/or defense than you can steal or stun. Usually, they allow you to lower their defense, I suppose, which helps. In essence, it makes them just you makes your next attack hit a little bit harder. There's basically the nice way to look at it. This is where things get quite fun because they have a brilliant link set with a lot of teams and some really powerful people. Look at this. You got the 10th anniversary units. You got him who's going to have his Easy A any moment now. He's just had his Easy A. He is still a fantastic. He's a beast, right? He is still really, really good. Gogeta Blue still holds up to this day, and it's his dodge that's doing it. But you got the 7th anniversary units for Gogeta in particular, the Blue Boys. They're working out really nice. Evolution Blue Vegetas. Yeah, this guy is good when built up. This guy will have his Easy A soon. The Gods, they're actually pretty good. Like this guy, Guard, Stacks, Dodgers. He is still really good. This team, this guy, is also extremely powerful. The real reason is because we've got Godly Power and Warrior Gods. In one of these, I mean, it's just insane in terms of attack power. This is just attack city central because you've got 15%, 15%, 15%, 10%, 7, 20. It's just attack. It's just full on attack. The only key comes from this. It's absolutely no. Actually, I think that's the case. No, it literally is. That is the only key. Tournament of Power. Okay, so let's stick with Tournament of Power units. Who do we have? Kaioken Blue Goku, UI Goku, UI Goku. I think you. Yeah, you. So this, God Goku, so that's fine. Evolution Blue Vegeta, yeah, and he's easy. He'll be really good. UI Goku. So yeah, no doubt. I don't think you. No, not you. But yes, I don't think you. No, he's on Rep 7, which ultimately is a lot of flex over. So yes, you can actually potentially still have him. Sort of. So there's still an insane team, but every single one of these units is really fantastic to have. And you're just not gonna. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. The teams in particular that I think are going to really help out on is Rep 7. Rep 7, and by extension, Tournament of Power. That's it, Universal Survival Saga. But in particular, Rep 7. Again, having this unit with the Easy A is going to be huge. Rep 7 is on a Extreme Super Battle Road, and I think it's on. I can't remember what it is, but there is some Fighting Legend event with that as well. So that would be really nice. There are some Infinite History events, and I'm sure there's some other difficult content where you got to rock a Rep 7. I can't remember. But previously, running these guys was a high risk, high reward. It's now just high reward, basically. That's all it is. This is much, much more enjoyable to do than the Broly, G-Lion, and Lemon, because they potentially are one of the best defensive units in the game and potentially the best support in the game. That one can't be ignored, but they are kind of ass, I must admit, for a LR Easy A. But this has been an absolute joy, and I can see why these are hype. They know that this unit's hype, and they did this unit justice. There isn't really a lot to to pick at here, because we have the orb changing, we have this nice little bonus. Every attack now can become a super attack. It's easy to get 18 key, of which they've buffed this. That's what we want to see. If anything, I would say there's one issue I have, and one so tiny issue it's just a little niggle. The little niggle is could this not have been 10%, right? Could this not have been a little more? I guess under testing it might have been too strong, but there's no reason to say a unit can be too strong. That doesn't exist. If a unit is broken, that's good. I mean, yes and no. You might change the meta for the game. They might start making some ridiculous, difficult event. But there's no reason to say we can't have a powerful unit. But outside of that, the only real issue I have is this. I would have liked this if it was a higher HP threshold. I think that would be more generous. This could have had a higher attack, or you could have actually. I tell you what, you could have had a higher attack and a higher defensive penalty, because you are essentially having an immortal phase for the turn. So it's nice that they've given this to counteract this, but I wish they would have given something more. Right? Why are we looking at this that hasn't changed? It's individual bits, they aren't strictly the worst. This is very easy to do these days, trust me. You can very easily get caught out. All difficult content is just squeaky bum time. But like offensively not a problem, but this could it not have been 40? Seriously, could it not just been a little easier for us? Because now it's one of those where they obviously want you to use this active skill, right, and have the fun and have the damage, because they've given you this, right? But if you're gonna push the active skill on us, why not actually make it desirable? Because that's still going to scare a lot of people. Because again, prior to getting hit, that'll be bad. But after you've done all your super attacks, it probably is going to be fine. But it's literally just that. It's too scary to look at. It's 50% defense less. People are going to look at their board and go, no. They're going to look at the type neutral. Hell, they're going to look at type advantage and go, oh God, please let every single attack be a super attack. You might as well have made it a bit more impressive to us, maybe. But anyway. So it's a very fun unit, no doubt. 55%, you're going to be hitting 7 digits. No, well, really, you are. I don't think there'll be a turn when you do less than 7 digits, unless you intentionally throw them on a team that they just aren't supposed to be on realistically. Speaking of that team, there isn't really one, because every single one of these, they're a beast. The only one I'd say is Kamehameha, because there's more Goku family relevant units. Bond of parent and child, again, the point is, the teams you wouldn't run them on are the teams that don't include these. If you don't have a Realm of Gods to back you up, really, it's not going to happen. Realm of Gods, well, Pure Saiyan's fine. Full power, you wouldn't rock him on that. So Realm of Gods, TOP, Pure Saiyans, Power Beyond, Join Forces, Powerful Comeback, Rep 7, Superhero, this, and All Out Struggle. You could very much easily get it. I would say Full Power, Bond of Parent, and Kamehameha are probably just a little out of this guy's reach. They're on the teams, but you couldn't make the teams. But this is where you would get subpar results. You could use them for the damage reduction, though, I suppose, right? Because you could still flip your coins, and they get the defensive stacks, and then you get your damage reduction. Legitimately, could pull you through some all-out struggle, or you could legitimately pull out some full power. Yeah, it could work. It could work. But yeah, otherwise, they'll work in any team. And it's not as if Realm of Gods is. I don't even consider Realm of Gods to be a category anymore, because it's so vast. so obviously dominant that you could all the best units are in Realm of God. So I don't personally see I think Realm of God should be its own category, like its own saga personally, rather than like a team building category. It's just look at it. But yeah, anyway, so actually, why aren't they on Final Trump? Huh. I just realizing it, like a lot of these units are Final Trump units. Why the hell is this not on Final Trump? That's interesting. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so the video's gone long enough. It's a fun unit, no doubt. Yes. So to defeat them real quick, it is Realm of Gods. So we'll just quickly, very quickly, build up Realm of Gods just to show you guys where have I got them? I've got it alphabetically. Here we go. So Realm of Gods, in particular, LR does the job. If you have this guy and he's easy, he's a full 150. You can squeak out a few more with the others. So who are we talking for LR? Well, you could field your very own. Zamasu would be nice. You could run a Future Saga, because Future Saga, LR Black, Inzamasu, this Zamasu. There is the STR one of him. I don't think he's on here. It's the STR Goku Black. He's an LR. Yeah, like this. You could rock this, and that'd be really good. You could rock a deity based with this guy and rock all these. These are int, but don't be fooled. Otherwise, Realm of Gods, you pick out this guy because you got STR, Jiren STR, and then these, all you need. So Gogeta will shine through. This guy will just one shot the first 5 stages. He would be a fantastic support. Well, just linking partner, and then him just to float around. Who else do we have on this? These two, make no mistake, are actually really good. He could help out. You could legitimately. Oh, we forgot these were in LR. You could legitimately just rock a Future Saga. Like this guy as well could just be tagged on to a Future Saga. Easy peasy. So honestly, if you struggle with this Realm of Gods one, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Anyway, that's it for this video. It's gone on long enough. It's a brilliant easy A, fantastic to do. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have fun, and if you liked it, brilliant. And if you didn't, well, that kind of sucked to be you. But anyway, thank you and goodbye.